not to do. Ah! Ah! Hey, you monster! Move! What's up, bro? What's up? What's up? Move! What the hell is this? Get out of here, Gary. I'm doing miracle work.
You're not getting your old job back, and you're not shutting the place down. So
Just beat it. This is more than that, Gary. I've been put on this earth for a reason. No longer will we be subordinate to the whims of the lactose tolerance of society. The fight has begun. The revolution is here.
That's it. Everybody get out of my parking lot before I call the police. I mean it!
Fuck you, Chris.
I, that have neither pity, love, nor fear. Indeed, 'tis true that Henry told me of, for I often heard my mother say, I came into the world with my legs forward. Had I not reason, think you, to make haste and seek their ruin that usurped our right? The midwife wondered, and the women cried, Oh, Jesus, bless us. He is born with teeth. And so I was, which plainly signified that I should snarl and bite and play the dog. Then, since the heavens have shaped my body so, let hell make crooked my mind to answer it. I have no brother. I am like no brother. And this word, love, which graybeards call divine, be resident in men like one another, and not in me. I am myself, alone.
Here is the king of our land, Creon, son of Minosius, our new ruler given us by chance and the gods. What plan is he been turning over on his way? Why has he summoned us, the council of elders, by public announcement?
Gentlemen, the city is safe again. We may thank the gods. After a great upheaval, they have rescued Thebes. You are here because I chose you from the whole crowd and summoned you here by escort. You always showed respect for Laius' power when he held the throne. And the same again for Oedipus when he rescued Thebes. After he died, I know you stood by their sons. You were always there with good advice. Now they are dead, both in one day. Each stabbed the other and was stabbed. Brother struck brother, and the blows were cursed. So now, the throne and all the power in Thebes are mine, as I am closest kin to those who died. No man has a mind that can be fully known, in character or in judgment, until he rules and makes law. Only then can he be tested in the public eye. I believe that if any man tries to run a city on the basis of bad policy and holds his tongue because he's afraid to say what's right, that man is terrible. So I've always thought. But it's even worse when he plays favorites, puts family or friends ahead of fatherland. As for me, I call to witness all-seeing Zeus, I will never hold my tongue about what I see when ruin is afoot or the city is not safe. I will call no man my friend if he is hostile to this land. I know this well. The city is our lifeboat. We have no friends at all unless we keep her sailing right side up. Such is the character of my laws. By them, I'll raise this city high. And I've just announced a twin sister of these laws to all citizens concerning Oedipus' sons. Eteocles fought for our city, and for it he died, After every feat of heroism with the spear, he shall be sanctified with every burial rite afforded to the most heroic dead below. As for his blood brother, Polynices by name, he broke his exile. He came back here hungry for our blood. He wanted to burn his fatherland and family gods down from the top. He wanted to lead his people into slavery. This man will have no grave. It is forbidden to offer him any funeral rites. No one in Thebes may bury him or mourn for him. He must be left unburied. May birds and dogs feed on his limbs, a spectacle of utter shame. Such is the character of my mind. Never will I rule. Will a criminal be honored higher than a man of justice? But give me a true friend of the city, and I'll pay him full honors, in death or life.
That is your decision, son of Minosius. As to the one who meant the city well and the one who meant it ill, it's up to you. Make any law you want, for the dead or for us who live.
Now, watch over my commands. I insist.
Ask someone younger to take up the task.
No, I have men already watching the corpse.
Then what's left for us to do? What are your orders?
That you do not side with anyone who disobeys.
No one is foolish enough to ask for death.
Right. That would be their reward. But hope and bribery have often led men to destruction.
And a tyrant says and does as he pleases. That's his great joy.
You are the only one in all of Thebes who thinks that way.
Now they all see it the same, but you've silenced
Aren't
them.
you ashamed to have a mind apart from theirs?
There's no shame in having respect for a brother.
Wasn't he your brother too? The one who died on the other side?
Yes, blood brother, same mother, same father.
Going to honor the one, you disgrace the other. Why do it?
The dead would never testify against a burial.
Yes, if they were equals. But one of them deserved disgrace.
It wasn't any kind of slave, it was his brother who died.
He was killing and plundering. The other one defended our land.
Even so, Hades longs to have these laws obeyed.
It's surely not equal treatment for good and bad.
Who knows? Down below that might be blessed.
An enemy is always an enemy, even in death.
I cannot side with hatred. My nature sides with love.
Go to Hades then. And if you must love, love someone dead. As long as I live, I will not be ruled by a woman.
Now
Look at their bracelets. Big. Young Cerberus trots into the camp circle with a hot dog in his mouth.
News? Where you go? What do I do now? When your dad has 3 heads, it's like having 3 sets of expectations. Staring dead souls, protecting the Antichrist, leading the hellhounds. It's a lot of pressure. Maybe when I have another head, it can call all the shots and I can eat hot dogs instead. Maybe it's forming now.
He contorts himself to look for a second head forming, but doesn't find it.
I hope this is okay. She said she'd find me more hot dogs. I'll wait for her here. What if the big guy gets here before she can save the camp? She might need my help. If I stay here, it'll be my fault if something happens to her.
A kid in a costume runs on. Oh, cute puppy! You look just like my dog. Maybe you two could be friends.
You know other dogs?
The child gapes, then runs away screaming. Scene 12.
Now here is Hymen, the last of your children. Is he goaded here by anguish for Antigone, who should have been his bride? Does he feel injured beyond measure, cheated out of marriage?
I know the answer right away, better than prophets. Tell me, my son, did you hear the final verdict against your fiancée? Did you come in anger at your father? Or are we still friends?
advice and I will follow it. No marriage will weigh more for me than your good opinion.
Splendid, my boy. Keep that always in your heart, and stand behind fatherly advice on all counts. Why does a man pray that he'll conceive a child, keep him at home, and have him listen to what he's told? So the boy will punish his father's enemies and reward his friends, as his father would. Some men beget utterly useless offspring. They have planted nothing but trouble for themselves and are nothing but a joke to their enemies. Now then, my son, don't let pleasure cloud your mind, not because of a woman. You know very well you'd have a frigid squeeze between the sheets if you shack up in a hospital. I'd rather have a bleeding wound than a criminal in the family. So spit her out. And since the girl's against us, send her down to marry somebody in Hades. You know I caught her in the sight of all, alone with all our people in open revolt. And I will make good on my word in Thebes by killing her. Who cares if she sings Zeus and calls him her protector? I must keep my kin in line. Otherwise, folks outside the family will run wild. People know that a man is just only if he is straight with his relatives. So, if someone goes too far and breaks the law, or tries to tell his masters what to do, they will have nothing but contempt for me. But when the city takes a leader, you must obey, whether his commands are trivial, or right, or wrong. And I have no doubt that such a man will rule well. And later, he will cheerfully be ruled by someone else. In hard times, he will stand firm with his spear, waiting for orders, a good, law-abiding soldier. But reject one man ruling another, and that's the worst. Anarchy tears up a city, divides a home, defeats and lines of spears. But when people stay in line and obey, their lives and everything else are safe. For this reason, order must be maintained, and there must be no surrender to a woman. No! If we fall, then a man should take us down. Never say that a woman bested us!
Good day to you. I believe that some may have heard tell of the holiday that it is today. It is Martynth. It is a day which celebrates Martynth. Aye. It is a day that doth celebrate Martyn's first drink of beer. I am Martyn. Aye. And I would like to celebrate this day by proposing myself to be of service to you, Your Majesty. I have swindled my way into becoming a squire of the Order of Camelot, and I desire to serve you in the capacity of a royal knight, Your Majesty. I can prove myself in 10,000 feats of strength this very moment. Really? Aye. What?
Are you going to do 10,000?
Aye.
Well, if it is not local pretty boy Martin McGinnis.
If it isn't local villain, not Mirabelle.
Mother does he 10 swords.
If it isn't Mr. Morbid, enemy of Bristol.
Who's the enemy?
I have heard tell that you are traipsing about this town, trying to win knighthood from the queen on a stupid holiday that thou didst invent.
Tis not stupid, tis Martynth.
Martyn!
Aye. What should I kill this villain, Your Majesty? I'd subject the villain to your judgment, Your Majesty.
This is very alarming to all of us. On a holiday, too.
Martyn.
Martyn!